So we've made it to the end of 2020, which is a bit of a miracle given how wacky this year has been. My kids couldn't join me today because they're actually at their grandparents'. Today is my 14th wedding anniversary, so the grandparents took the kids so we could have date night tonight. But I went to the mailbox and I had a bunch of mail that came in, and so I think this might just be the last fan mail unboxing of the year. Potentially there could be one more. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna come in the mail, but just in case this is the last one, this is our final mail unboxing of the year. Unless there's another one. Let's kick things off with this one right here. This was from Adam Bryant. Adam Bryant. Thank you so much. Oh, very cool, very cool. Oh, I like this. We have got, this one wants to open on me. We have got the twins, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. So perfect timing because she's getting her own TV show very shortly. So I can tell you right now, you will be seeing this one and this one probably right next to each other quite a bit in my WandaVision reviews. I don't know how many, I don't know if they'll be weekly, I don't know if it'll just be the pilot or whatever, but I'm sure you'll be seeing this one in there. That's awesome. Great timing. I love it when the timing works out great, where I know exactly when I can put it on display for everybody to see. So thank you so much. Adam, make sure I didn't miss a note or anything. Okay, good. Then we have a letter from Alex Pugo. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Was that two A names in a row? So Alex Pugo. Oh, on this side we got a drawing. A little drawing of, I don't know if you could see that for that, but a little drawing of me. It says Sean Chandler talks about movies. And we have got the letter. So Alex is a fan of the channel, just wanted to share some thoughts, some of his unpopular opinions. He's not the biggest fan of Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, just like myself, but he disagrees with me on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which he is a big fan of, and I am not a big fan of. And he discussed that he might be interested in starting a YouTube channel in the future. I'll tell you this, for any of you that are thinking, hey, maybe I should start a YouTube channel, my regret is not starting sooner, not taking it more seriously sooner. And I did a little dabbling here and there, but it wasn't until 2016 where I really took it seriously, even though I'd known for years before that it was something I was interested in. So if you're interested, just start getting a couple of at-bats, try it out, see what you like, and you'll learn little bits every time you have a false start. You might have a bunch of false starts before you have the real one that takes off. I had almost 20 years of false starts before it actually worked for me. So Alex, if you're thinking about going for it, give it a try. Just see what happens. See if you have any fun with it. Then we have this package from Brent Robinson. Brent Robinson, thank you so much. Got a movie in here and a note. What do we have? Our movie is Only the Brave, the film about forest firefighters. I haven't seen this one. It came out actually after I started my channel, but the timing of it, for whatever reason, I just missed it during that window that it came out. But it's from the director that's doing the new Top Gun movie, and he did, was it Tron Legacy, and he did another one with Tom Cruise. And so it's like on my radar, it's been on my mind, but it's one that I just haven't seen yet. And with him having a new movie coming out this next year, since it was supposed to come out this year and then 2020 happened, this is one that was on my mind to even check out. I don't know, it's possible that I'll even do a director ranking for it. I also have a letter. So a little note from Brett. He just was wondering if I owned the movie. I absolutely do not own this movie on Blu-ray, so a Christmas present a day early. Thank you so much, Brent. Greatly appreciated. And once again, nice timing with, it's a movie on my mind in light of a movie from the director coming out this next year. All right, we have this package. It doesn't have a name on the exterior. Okay. Got a note. It says, enjoy your gift. Rest in peace, Chadwick. Merry Christmas from Sean Davidson. Wonderful, wonderful name there. Oh, and the movie, 21 Bridges. This is the Chadwick Boseman thriller from last year, and I enjoyed it. I like this kind of movie. It actually has a lot of actors in it. Should probably not just twirl around the little knife in my hand. Casually, probably pay attention. But actually has a number of familiar faces in it, and so I just had a good time with it. Most of these kind of like action cop thrillers, that normally is my kind of thing, and so I really dug it. And then of course it's just with the just tragic passing of Chadwick over the last few months, it kind of makes those movies that he did make seem so much more precious. He wasn't someone that cranked out 20 movies every year, and he's only been making movies about 10 years now. And so then the handful that we do have are kind of precious, that those are those little marks that he left on the world. So thank you so much. As a movie that I went to go see it, but I went without my wife, and so she hasn't seen it yet. So it's even one that's been on my mind to like check out with her, especially in light of his passing, and wanting to watch through some of his movies and remember his life and his work a little bit. So thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate it. This is from CM Waters. I believe we have interacted in the comment sections a number of times. We got, this one got smashed a little bit in transit. That's unfortunate. Okay. The mail. Squished it. I think we'll be okay. There we go. Okay. Little bit of damage during path here. But anyway, it's Ducky from Toy Story 4. Tell you this, now that my wife has finally watched Toy Story 4, because she hadn't watched it for a very long time, but all three of my kids love the Toy Story movies. Even my 2-year-old loves the Toy Story movies, and so she kept watching through 1, 2, and 3, but my wife hadn't sat down to watch the 4th one with me. She knew I needed to rewatch it, so that it hadn't really been watched. And so finally, like a month ago, I watched it with them, and now it's been on loop the last month. And so Ducky, this guy right here, my kids will be very excited as soon as they get home to see that one. That should be fun. And then we had a letter. So, just a sweet Christmas letter from someone saying I'm their favorite YouTuber, and it still kind of blows my mind that people watch my stuff. Certainly at the extent that I get to do this full time, and we're a couple months out from me having been full time for 2 years, which is just, I just feel so fortunate at the life I've been able to live and what's been created, and that the way that I watch other people's channels and like, man, this is my favorite YouTuber. This person inspired me to start. That people would stop to think, like, I wouldn't want to forget to wish someone so nice a Merry Christmas, and this person that I haven't met in real life wrote me a letter. That means the world to me, and thank you so much, CM Waters, as well as everyone else that you watch, like, comment, all that stuff. Especially in 2020, where it's been a hard year, and even friends of mine, job insecurities and things like that. And for me, it's been tough because there haven't been new movies. It's been setbacks. It hasn't been the easiest year to be a movie YouTuber, but I am still living the dream that I had to adjust my plan, but I watch movies and talk with all of you wonderful people about them. And that's amazing. So thank you so much for watching all that stuff. Anyway, I just got a little sentimental as I was reading. Okay. Next up, we have... This is from Alejandro Louis. Thank you so much. Okay. I think I know what will be inside this, and if it is... It's an Iron Man heart. The proof that Tony Stark has a heart. Okay, I'll come back in just a moment. All right, there you go. Proof that Tony Stark has a heart. Case. That is incredible. I mean, as you could tell, I don't even have words that, wow. Thank you so much. That is so very cool and will be very prominently on display, I'm sure in many videos and just on my desk in general, but that is amazing. And finally, a package from Some Neat. He actually got this one to me a little bit ago, but I was just waiting to get some other mail, and then it all kind of came in the last couple of days, so I know he's been anxiously awaiting my opening of this package. Goodness. Good. He's been asking me like subtle questions about it, but since I hadn't opened it yet, I didn't know it was in there, but wow. So, a bunch of movies, bunch of books. So, some books for my kids. Charlotte's Web. Fledgling. Future Night. Animorphs. And some other ones. So, some for my kids, some for me and my wife. And then whole bunch of movies. So, got a triple pack of Body of Lights, Edge of Darkness, and Pride and Glory. I've seen Edge of Darkness, which is a Mel Gibson very dark thriller from the director of Casino Royale and a bunch of other stuff. Green Lantern. Not the one that Mark Campbell's normally known for, but very cool. And then some of his others, like movies that have been on my radar, but I just haven't seen yet. Then kind of hold on. And then we've got 4-pack Ninja Assassin, Domino, Blood Diamond, and Executive Decision. I've seen these three. I actually haven't seen Blood Diamond, and I don't believe I own any of them on Blu-ray. So certainly that's just a classic little thriller, action thriller from back in the 90s. And then Ninja Assassin was just a wacky, fun ninja movie that actually had a big budget. And then Domino, was that Tony Scott, I believe? Yeah, Tony Scott. But Blood Diamond is one I haven't even seen yet, so very cool. Then Saving Private Ryan, one of the great Steven Spielberg films on 4K. So one that I don't have, and actually haven't watched in a little while, so it's one that's been on my radar, like I need to rewatch this movie because it's been over 10 years since I've watched Saving Private Ryan. Any Given Sunday, that's one, I actually saw that one in the theater, but I haven't watched it since then. I believe it was a 1999 film, so 21 years since I've seen this film. Thank you. Oh, Three Kings. Here's one him and I actually talked about a little bit that I'm not sure if I've seen it. If I have, it's been a long time, which it's from David O. Russell. And so one of these directors that's done a bunch of these big films over the last decade, and one of his earlier films that really put him on the map, and I haven't seen it yet. Oh, perfect on this one. Prisoners, one of Denis Villeneuve's early films. I'm going to rank his movies this year, or next year. I was going to rank him this year, but then Dune got pushed back. So I'm planning on watching. I haven't seen Prisoners. So this is what I'm absolutely was going to have to buy, rent, whatever, to be able to watch this one to do that ranking. And now I have it. So thank you. And then the Daniel Craig 4K Bond collection for his movies. Perfect timing once again. The new movie's just a few months away. I'm watching through all of them in anticipation of my big epic ranking of the Bond movies, the Bond actors, and then some other doodads leading up to it. So like these are ones I'm absolutely going to rewatch, and Daniel Craig's my favorite of the Bonds, and the Casino Royale is my favorite of the Bond movies, at least as of this moment. Maybe my rewatch through them will change that just a little bit, but so I love these movies, and finally have them on 4K. And then the last two on here, two more movies that him and I have spoken about a little bit, two Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. I have seen 0 Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. No particular reason, I just haven't. I actually live near where they've been filmed. I was going to rank them this October, but because of the way 2020 played out and certain other things, I decided to go down a different path. But it's been on my radar, and I guess there's a new one coming out in 2021. So like, I absolutely, fully 100% intend to watch and rank the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films, and now I have several to make it a little bit easier to do that. Fun fact, my wife, who does not like horror films at all, doesn't really watch slash any of that, she's actually seen several of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films, and I haven't. So my wife, who doesn't like horror, has seen them. I've been to several shooting locations from the franchise, and I've seen 0 of the movies, so very excited to dive into this. One of the classic horror franchises that I have very little actual knowledge of. Thank you so much for the movie Some Neat, and finally I got it opened, and it was worth it. It did actually live up to the anticipation and the hype. Everybody, thank you so much. It means the world to me that you care enough to write me a card, send me a present, think of me at all, watch my videos, watch an unboxing video. Whoops. I move my arms around a little bit too much, but it just means the world to me that you would care enough to do that. And then, be careful with this one, because I mean, just something even like so thoughtful as this, of knowing I love Tony Stark, knowing I love Iron Man, and then seeing something like that and sending, that is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. And 2020's been frustrating, but I'm always optimistic that the future's bright, and hopefully 2021 will be your best year ever. And I know I'm going to do my absolute best to make it the best year ever for Sean Chandler Talks About. Thank you much.